Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Shadowgate, and let's pick up right where we left off and see what's behind this door that we unlatched last time. Oh, well, apparently that did not actually want to come open. What's in here? The circular room appears to be used for storage. Unfortunately, it's been ransacked, perhaps by goblins. That mirror looks rather familiar. You see a warped reflection of yourself in the mirror, noting that you look nothing like when you started this adventure. Wait, what is that on the right? A small landing leads off of this room. This is going to seem really stupid, but considering we just started, I walk into the mirror. Aha! You run headlong into the mirror, and amazingly the surface gives way. You black out for a few moments, and when you come to, you realize you've been transported somewhere else. Yeah, well, we have no need to really stay here. That was really just one of those. I wonder if that actually works, because I remember the mirrors being somewhat special before. I think one of them in the old Shadowgate like teleported you into space or something like that. I don't see a point going in there right now, so that's why I reloaded, because I think that's supposed to be just one of those shortcut things to make us, you know, so we don't have to take quite as long getting back to places. For example, if we want to get all the way back to the beginning of the thing, you know, to the other place of the game, rather, you know. That's my guess. Okay, so after we take the torch here, well, is this open? Whistling fell wind forces its way around the edges of the door jam. Well, let's make a save here, because you never know what's going to happen. Open it. The door's locked. Okay, well, use... I don't know what key to use. You use this one. Key won't fit the lock. Okay, try using this one. I'm blind, folks. I don't know what works, what doesn't work anymore. So this is really just trial and error on my end. If it gets a little too unbearable, I'm sorry. Okay, we've wasted a whole bunch of turns. None of those work. We won't be trying to go in there. Because that would be silly, now wouldn't it? Alright. Let's just keep going upstairs. We can't go in there. Ooh, that's a nice looking tapestry there. The intricate, colorful weaving of this tapestry highlights the epic figure of a hero, readying himself for battle. Alright, let's try opening this door. Hallelujah! It opens. Oh, this looks important. This looks very important. Let's quick save here real quick, and let's see what all this stuff says. So what's this say? You read the words on the scroll, one phrase stands out from the rest, Tarok. In your mind's eye you see a glyph, yeah, yada yada yada. Pray tell, what is Tarok? Or Tarek, or however you want to pronounce that. The spell glyph translates to the phrase Tarok. You feel unsteady on your feet when you concentrate on it, almost as if the earth were shaking. I have a feeling that's a hint as to what it does. I'm not going to be using it right now because there's really no point in it. What is all this stuff in here first? Is that a mirror? A star chart. What is that? It looks like a spear. This long metal rod has a groove on the end indicating it may fit into something. Wait, is that a lightning rod? It looks like a lightning rod, doesn't it? I'm taking that. Is that the thing you put in the angel's hand that we saw last time? This is sheer conjecture, and I might just be wasting turns here, but I don't know, man. It looked like it might fit. Golden sextants, typically used to cite the position of celestial bodies in relation to an anchored point. I don't believe I've ever used the word sextants before. Maybe the first half of the word, never the latter half. The thin leather-bound book appears to be a collection of writings. You don't say. Alright, what's in the writings? You read the handwritten entry. I have noted several observations over the past fortnight. The stars have moved into an unheard-of alignment. The unnamed hero, the hourglass depicting endless time, the broken sword of betrayal, the hooded figure of Thanos, the life-stealer. All those constellations are out of season and position, yet here they are, chasing across the night skies. Unbelievable. This can only portend a time of terrible danger and upheaval. I'm sure it's just fine. So I'm guessing this is supposed to be an observatory then, with all the star charts and whatnot, pointed towards the cloudy sky and secured by countless chains. The massive iron telescope must be nearly 60 hands high and half that in width. Large window opens to a night sky. Right. Without so much as a by your leave, you hurl yourself out the window. Your hopes and dreams of flying are soon shattered, along with your skull and every bone in your body. See? You didn't think I'd do something that stupid, but I did. And I didn't even mean to. That's the best part. I'm actually quite disappointed in myself. I was actually trying to get closer to the window, but I guess my wish came true. He certainly got closer to the window, alright. He just kind of jumped out of it. I shouldn't have done that. Whoopsie. Let that be a lesson, folks. Instead of jumping out the window... Look, I just want to look through the telescope. You go to the telescope? Oh. Yes. Congratulations, you've earned the Novice Adventurer achievement. I feel special. I can't see Jack. Well, I think we know what to do with that. Let's see, plaque clear, I think. Concentrating on the image? Yes. Come on. Work? Yes. Alright. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at here, but okay. The Magi and fortune tellers call this twinkling star the Watcher, or the all-seeing... I'm gonna have to write this down, aren't I? Alright, let me write this down real quick. I'm sorry, folks. Trying to draw a constellation with one hand while trying to... Alright, well... Alright. Okay. Now that that constellation is written down, I'm gonna guess we're done here. Let's see, where are we? We are in the observatory. So we probably want to go back to the banquet hall, maybe? Because all the other landings we couldn't really go in. Could we? I guess we don't really know. I could try and open this door while we're here. Door just rattles in its frame. It's locked. And I'm guessing none of my keys work, but I may as well try, right? No. Alright, let's just do things the other way. I know you're thinking, Barak, you didn't try all your keys. I know I didn't try all my keys, but I really don't want to try and go through all that again. I'm just going to go back to the banquet hall. I might be making a huge mistake here. I don't know that. But I'm going back to the banquet hall. Because I'm going to guess this probably will open, or this will open, with one of the keys I got. I don't know that. But we're going to try it. Okay, so... let's see, that was... well, we'll save over way back in the actually, just screw it. We'll make another save. I'm gonna chew up and, you know, space here, but oh well. Will this open? No. Why wouldn't it open? Okay, fine. Which key, so when I reload this, I'll know which one to use. Which key opens this? This one? Yes, okay. Alright. So now that that is open, let's see what is in here. Probably better save before I waltz in there. You never know what could be in there. The bleak stone walls, yes, yada. Oh my. A pair of goblins leap from the shadows, blocking your way. Silence reigns as each combatant waits for the other to make the first move. Torch. Not really the time. I'm gonna guess trying to go man fight versus two things is not going to work that well. Do I have something that could possibly get me out of this? A spell of some form? What does Fumoris even do? I never figured that out. You see a dazzling flash of... oh. Well, that's an idea. But we shan't be having bright ideas. Yeah. Now. Earth. Since it seemed to work earlier, you throw a punch at one of the goblins. However, before it lands, the other intervenes with a quick swing of its weapon. The beast brings you low. Way low. Hey, you gotta stick with what works, right? You never know, it could have worked. The other option is a bit funnier, but I'm not quite sure it's the right one. But I guess we'll try it just for giggles. Because I've never actually tried to do this yet. Hi guys. How you doing? You attempt to reason with the goblins before you. In response, they lunge at you with wild cries, swinging their weapons in unison. Like a melon before a warhammer, your head explodes in a shower of pulp, gristle, and gray matter. I think what we have here is a failure to communicate. Okay, that was rather stupid. But this is the glory of Shadowgate. Even when you die, you get to go with the old-fashioned... That was actually pretty funny. Just like, who would have thought doing that? I just loaded the wrong thing. Who would have thought, trying to talk to goblins would not work? I never would have imagined that. Okay, if this doesn't work, like this last-ditch effort here, I don't know what will work. Flumora says it's a flash of light, so I'm gonna guess maybe that will blind them, and then I can just... I don't know what I'll do then, but maybe this will work. Almost without thinking, you release a spell, Flumoris. The two goblins teeter unsteadily, trying to blink away the brilliant flash of light. You quickly throw one punch and then another. The goblins crumple and fall to the ground, one after the other. Adrenaline racing through your veins, you jump up and down, shouting, "That's right, come get some!" After a moment, you settle down, nursing your aching knuckles. Do any of you have anything interesting? You have that, I guess. That's great. And you're gonna die now, because you caused me a lot of trouble. Okay, pumpkins? With a flourish, you deliver a death stroke to the nearest goblin before twirling your weapon and stabbing the other one. Barak does not screw around. Okay? They're not screw with me. That's the way the world works. You screw with me, you die. Anyway, let's get going up the stairs. What the hell else could even be up here? That doesn't make any sense. Well... guess we'll quick save here, see if this door opens. Oh, okay. That lightning just kind of like, oh, that was ominous. Some malevolent force is sucking all the light from this room. You sense that the very darkness itself is alive. You find it difficult to describe the room beyond. It's as if it drips with a living blackness. You simply can't see a thing. And for all you 8-bit D&D lovers, or that 16-bit, that's a blasphemy. I want to attack the darkness. You throw a wild haymaker and connect with absolutely nothing. You fail to get a response from the darkness. Well, this was a great use of time, I must say. I want to attack the darkness. Okay, we're not going in there until I know what in the hell I'm supposed to do. I don't know. For all I know, I already have the means to go through there. I don't know what it is right now. Okay, let's try this door. Maybe there won't just be darkness incarnate in here. Oh my. An otherworldly creature chained to the floor lifts its head.
Ah, at last, listen, mortal, for I am called Juntai, last of the Gunga Jin. I've been imprisoned here eons beyond man's understanding. I've grown weary of this place and could do with a little sport. Should she prove worthy and answer my riddles, I may grant thee a boon of unparalleled succor. What say ye?
I think I'm unprepared, is what I say. So I think I will, take my leave. And come back a little later once I know what the hell to do in here. How about that? Is that okay, sir? What is it with me and finding a bunch of people today? When you enter the strong room, the woman lounging in front of you begins to speak. I do not know what he sees in you. I'm not impressed. Forgive me and allow me to introduce myself. I'm Milor Kahu, Chief Lieutenant of the Drakahan. Oh good, cutscene.
You wonder what would bring me to this wretched keep. Surely nothing less than the summoning of a great lord. Nearly a score of years removed, Talamar the Black beckoned me, and I answered him gladly. The forces of Drakahan were mine to command. We fell upon these wizards like rabid wolves. Their powers, their elemental pets, they were nothing to one such as he. Now all have fallen or fled, all but one, for he is timeless. The coward has barricaded himself within his tower, an ancient artifact within his grasp. But we will have him still. Or if my goblins do not pull him from his hole, when my lord returns, the wizard's head shall lie at his feet.
Oh goody. Unlike my underlings, I will not underestimate you. Her body growing, transforming. She's a changeling. Oh boy. This'll be fun. Oh, you got real ugly real quick. That's... oh, great. You remember that boss battle I mentioned oh so long ago? Yeah, I kind of I blitzed my way through the game and hadn't done nearly the amount of stuff I'd done up until now, but I know what to do for this. Now, I guess I'll show a little sport here and show what not to do first. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, using the dark, when has this ever worked before? Hell no, what are you even thinking at this point? It's beginning to be a running joke now, don't do that. So what do you do? Well, I mean, you could try and maybe speak to it, but I don't think you can reason with her. I think that'd go about as well with oh hell with it, I'll try it. You shout at the changeling, perhaps in hopes of scaring her off. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work. Considering she has human intellect, I don't think she's a grizzly bear, even though she might look like one. In an extremely dramatic display, the wolf licks her lips and bares her teeth, ready for an attack. And now's the point where if you try and speak to her or do anything that you're not supposed to, you're screwed. You just don't know it yet. Eat her. That sounds horrible. No, just... well, it worked for the goblins, right? Seeing an attack, the wolf woman pounces on you, batting aside your feeble attempts to defend yourself. At first, she merely toys with you. Then her claws knife through your tunic, armor, skin, and bone. You crumple to the ground, your lifeblood pouring from your veins. The changeling leans over, and with a snarl of hatred, takes a bite out of your face. Not the face, not the face! Doesn't matter. No, I was gonna say doesn't matter had sex, but I don't think I did. I think she just ate my face. That's not really the same, really. As much as the character may wish it so, it's not. Okay, so now we know what you don't do. Let's actually do, what you're supposed to. So what are you supposed to do? Well, if you've actually examined things, and remember way back at the beginning I said you need this arrow, well, you need the arrow. But its silver arrow tip looks to be in good condition. Werewolf-looking thing. Silver. Use the arrow on the bow. Raising the bow, you carefully knock the arrow. And now she's doing her extremely dramatic display, and la 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 la. Pew! You quickly lift the bow and fire. The silver arrow flies true, burying itself deep in the heart of the wolf woman. The beast falls to the ground and within moments dies with a look of utter surprise on her face. Didn't see that coming, did you?